Pyramid schemes are bad, right? Well, yes, but today we are going to talk about a debt pyramid scheme that actually works. And our story today begins with a personal anecdote from me about hiking. When I was young, I used to hate hiking. I remember a grueling trip to Yosemite National Park with my family when I was young. My family decided to hike to the top of Yosemite Falls. And it was so grueling that I remember the entire way down I was singing, "This is the song that never ends," because that's the way the journey felt. Slowly and surely as I got older, I built up my tolerance and started really enjoying hiking. I started to like hiking so much that it actually helped us design Ascend's logo, with the idea and the goal of helping people ascend above the mountain of debt in their life to give them a debt-free life. I tell you the story because getting out of debt can feel painful. It can take time. But from my experience, there's no better feeling than getting to the top of a mountain of debt and seeing the world with a completely different worldview. So today I'm asking you to look at your debt with a different perspective. Instead of looking at it with this no end in sight, look at it like hiking levels. When you start hiking, there are hiking levels, such as beginner level 1, which is described as the easiest type of hike you can get with no real incline. Stroll in the park. First timers, beginners, kids okay, teens okay, dogs, water required. Now, once you're done with one hiking level, you move to the next level until you reach level 5. Now, once you're done with one hiking level, you can think of debt as moving to the next level. The idea with the Ascend 5-level debt strategy is that once you are done hiking one level, you are now able to move to the next level until you reach level 5. When you are at level 5 and you complete level 5, you are completely out of debt and you are now looking at the world with a different perspective. Now, Ascend's 5-level debt strategy that we just developed starts with easier level, and as you build onto those levels, the information that you receive from the previous levels is gonna prepare you to get to the next level. So you're probably wondering, what is the Ascend 5-level debt strategy? Now, let's go through each of the 5 levels, but before I begin, I do have one small request for you. Would you consider taking the like button below my desk for a quick spin or punching the subscribe videos if these videos are helpful? Likes and subscribes are extremely motivating and encouraging to me to continue to create unbiased debt help content, and my lifetime goal has always been to get to 10,000 subscribers. So getting back on topic, the first level is hate your debt. Once you get past level 1, you'll go to level 2. The second level is get a month ahead on your expenses. The third level is utilizing a debt payoff strategy. After you accomplish level 3, the next level is giving and getting encouragement. Finally, the final level is use cash only and eliminate debt. At the end of this video, you'll have another tool in your toolbox to eliminate debt based on a lot of research and personal experience. Also, you may realize that I never use the big B word in any of these 5 levels. And when I'm talking about B words, I'm talking about budgeting. I didn't reference budgeting because in my experience, budgeting may be a helpful resource later, but it can be difficult to follow through with a budget and can easily get you discouraged on the way getting out of debt. Also, this video can be really long, so we're breaking this out into 2 videos, going through level 1 today and level 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the next video. So first, level 1, you need to hate your debt. When I started Ascend, I thought my job would be easy, which would be to help people get out of debt by showing them options to get out of the debt cheaper, easier, and faster, knowing their costs, pros and cons of their different options to do that. Wrong! I was flabbergasted by how many people just think of debt as a way of life. They get another car note because they just think of it as a way of life. They know their credit card debt is stressful, but they are fine managing minimum payments. What? And then I found sometimes people get so used to something that it just becomes normal. Debt becomes normalized. Regardless of your religious affiliation, I believe that this proverb says it best. The rich rules over the poor and the borrower is slave of the lender. I love this proverb because it uses imagery that being in debt is similar to slavery, and slavery is bad. And it's so heartbreaking to me, the hundreds of people that I've spoken with that are just used to the stress of debt. They're used to the pain of being a slave to the lender. It's what they know and expect. It's almost like they would rather be in debt because that's what they know and have always known. I remember there was a huge aha moment when I realized this later on, which is why the first principle of the 5-level debt strategy is you have to hate your debt before you're ready to get out of it. Now, at this point, you may be thinking, Ben, I want to hate my debt, but I just don't. One of the most common issues that I see is that people love the things that get them in debt more than hating the debt itself. So for example, you may love the thrill of driving that new car or going to that fancy restaurant more than the pain that the debt provides you after you do that experiences. As humans, we are always doing a cost-benefit analysis in our heads about whether the cost is worth the benefit. Unfortunately, debt is a liar, and it tells you that that car or that restaurant is worth putting it on a credit card or getting another car note or something of that nature. And often it's wrong, and we are stuck with more debt and more stress. So at Ascend, we are constantly thinking of ways to help people hate their debt. And as we are doing that, we decided to build a free portal that will help you follow this 5-level strategy to get out of debt completely. And in that portal, we are looking at building a feature that is how much does this actually cost simulator. The idea is that you will be able to use this simulator easily and see how much you'll be paying on this debt and how long you'll be paying on that next purchase before you make the purchase. For example, when you realize that a $8 Starbucks drink will actually cost you $26 after paying it off for 30 years, you may think about using cash or not buying it at all. And look, I love Starbucks like any other breathing human being, but I need the finances to make sense before I buy it. So a quick note is if you're interested in this 5-level debt strategy and want something to help, jump down to the description of this video and join the waitlist for the free Ascend 5-level portal. We are hoping to release the first version of the product in the next month. And the waitlist will determine who will get access to the product first. So jump on the waitlist if you're at all interested in this strategy to help you get out of debt. Okay, so that is level 1 of the Ascend 5-level debt strategy. We'll cover level 2 and 3 in the next video as we try to help you understand a different method and means to get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster. Thanks so much for watching. Comment below if you have any questions or any feedback. We love to hear from you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.